What's up, world? Welcome back to the BCG, Big City Gardener YouTube channel. I'm your host, Big City Gardener, BCG. As always, before we get started, let me tell you, if you like the videos, you like the content, you like what I put out, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share it with a friend. All right, let's get to it. Today, we're going to talk about a common garden problem and how to remedy the situation. Have you ever been outside working and all of a sudden maybe it starts raining and you drop your tools or you forget your tools in the garden? When you come back out, you have this rust on the tool. Well, I'm going to show you how you can easily clean your tools and revitalize them with some common household ingredients you probably already have. All you're going to need, regular old vinegar, a little bit of baking soda, and any kind of oil that you have on hand. Motor oil, baby oil, mineral oil, cooking oil, whatever you have. You're just trying to lubricate the surface after we clean it. Now, with these common ingredients, you can easily remove the rust from all of your tools. Let's get started. All right, so first off, what you're going to want to do is try to remove as much of the dirt as possible off of the tool if you haven't already done that. So now that the dirt has been cleaned off, the first step is to apply vinegar to the top of the tool, or to all of the tool, to the surface, the tool surface, wherever you see rust, okay? Now, if you have a bucket, a trough, any sort of container that can catch some of the vinegar, you'll do yourself a favor. Or if you have a lot of vinegar and you don't care about wasting it, you can get a big 5-gallon bucket or any size bucket, pour the vinegar in, and you could actually soak the tools in instead of doing what we're about to do. But I'm going to show you how to do it this way. You're going to take the tool, take your vinegar, you're going to apply the vinegar to all of the rusted surfaces. If you notice down here at the bottom, I have a t-shirt to catch some of this vinegar runoff. At the same time, I'm trying to saturate this t-shirt so I can wrap it around the tools, but we'll talk more about that when we get to there. So, little vinegar on the entire surface. Then I just kind of set it to the side for now. So this works on shovels, knives, scissors, pruners, all the above. Now, after you have applied the vinegar to the surface, if you notice, I had a towel and paper towel at the bottom of the container, soaking up the excess vinegar as I poured it. Now what I'm going to do is take this shirt, paper towel, whatever you have. If there are any dry spots, I'm going to get a little bit of vinegar on the dry spots. All right, so I have a rag or a t-shirt, whatever you have, a rag that's soaked in vinegar. Now I'm going to take the tools and wrap the portion that has the rust on it in the shirt or the rag or the paper towel. After I've wrapped the tools in the rag, paper towel, whatever you're using that's soaked in vinegar, I come back and I put a little bit more vinegar on top just to make sure. And now you wait. Right back at it. After you have soaked your tools, they should look something like this. You'll take a look at the shovel, you'll see a good portion of the rust has come off. Now with that same cloth that you used to wrap the shovel, you should be able to wipe off the excess rust. If not, then you'll need item number 4, scrubbing pad, SOS pad. Okay, but if you soak it long enough, most of the rust will just easily come off. If you remember what it looked like before versus what it looks like now, we'll clean off the rest of the tools and then we'll go on to the next step. See, you don't necessarily need the scouring pad. Don't need the brush as long as you soaked it in vinegar long enough. But you're going to want to remove as much of the rust as possible. All right, now it's time for the next step. After you've cleaned off the rust, you're going to get some water, wash off the tool. All right, so as you see, we've washed off the tool after cleaning it in the vinegar. And you're going to wash off all the tools. Then you are going to dry them, but you are not finished there. Now, while you may be tempted to stop here, we can take another step to help prevent more rust from forming, and that is with baking soda. So we're going to take the baking soda and sprinkle it all over the metal surfaces. And then, after doing so, too much, but it's okay. After doing this, we're going to let these sit for a second. You'll notice I'm doing this over a bin, a bucket, a trough, anything you have that can contain water will work. That is because next we are going to add water. Now that all the tools have been coated with baking soda, we're going to add water to this bin, rinse the tools off, dry them off, and then we'll have one more step before we're finished. Water into the mixture with the baking soda. Simply leave the tools in the baking soda. See, we're just trying to make sure that we get this liquid all over the tools. Now, we're just going to rinse the tools off, and dry them again. So, now the final step. You get your mineral oil, your baby oil, whatever oil you have on hand. We're going to apply it to the tool. Do this over a rag so that now this excess is on the rag and I'm able to work it into the tool. So that's it. With those 3 simple household ingredients, you're able to clean off the rust off of your tools and then also help prevent them from more rust forming. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in to another episode on the BCG, Big City Gardener YouTube channel. I'm your host, Big City Gardener, and I'm gone. Y'all have a great day.